Think Arizona summers mean you're stuck inside? Think again. Here are 7 insanely cool ways to beat the heat without leaving the state this week on State 48 Homeowner.
Hi, I'm Kenny Klaus, and this is State 48 Homeowner.
Let's be honest, Arizona summers are no joke. We love this beautiful state, but sometimes it feels like the only option is cranking up the AC and barricading ourselves indoors. But now it's midsummer, the kids are bouncing off the walls, and let's face it, we gotta get out of this house. What if I told you there were actually fun ways to escape the heat out of the house without leaving Arizona? Whether you're a homeowner looking for something local or just trying to keep the kids entertained without melting, today's episode has got you covered. Today, we're sharing 7 of our favorite ways to beat the summer heat that get you out of the house. From water parks and mountain escapes to museums and indoor adventures. Whether you're after thrills, chills, or something cool for the entire family, there's something here for you. If you're always looking for things to do in Arizona and want more tips like this, hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. So here are 7 cool things to do when it's too hot to function. So let's start with the classic solution, water. From full-on staycation resorts like Arizona Grand to local splash zones, Arizona has a water park option for every age and budget. Check out Sunsplash in Mesa. Tons of slides, a great wave pool, and a lengthy lazy river. Plus, it's the home to the historic Gulfland, home of the water slides featured in the classic movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So while you're there,
be excellent to each other.
And if you want something more like a resort escape, Great Wolf Lodge in Scottsdale has an indoor water park that feels like you've left the desert entirely, with the added benefit of 0 risk of sunburn. And if you prefer to stay closer to home, don't overlook city-run water parks like Mesquite Groves in Chandler or Skyline Aquatic Center in Mesa. They're affordable, close, and full of fun with fun amenities. And if you're looking for something with a little edge, a little quirk, and a whole lot of air conditioning, how about axe throwing? At Lumberjacks' or Arizona Axe Throwing, it's indoors, surprisingly satisfying, and yes, air conditioned. Or try 3D blacklight mini golf at Imagine 3D Mini Golf in Gilbert or Scottsdale. It's a psychedelic indoor wonderland the whole family can enjoy. And it's super Instagrammable. By the way, if you missed our interview with the Imagine 3D Mini Golf founder, it's linked below. It's a really cool and personal story about how his family built the business from the ground up. Now, I had a blast with my kids. I even brought my parents when they came to town, and we had a great time building memories. Now, these kinds of experiences are great for date nights, teen outings, or just if you really want to try something completely and totally different. Museums in Arizona aren't just educational. They're entertaining and blissfully cool. The Musical Instrument Museum in Phoenix, better known as the MIM, is one of the top-rated museums in the US, and it's huge. Your kids have probably gone on a field trip there. You can hear instruments from around the world and even try a few yourself. I went there a few weeks ago, and it was fun to see instruments and hear music from countries that I've visited, and to be able to play some of them in the experience gallery. And I can guarantee that the AC was in great working order. For science lovers or kids with cabin fever, the Arizona Science Center in downtown Phoenix is full of hands-on exhibits, an indoor planetarium, and even summer camps. One of our team members actually took their nieces to the Arizona Science Center last month, and the girls didn't want to leave the Power of Poison exhibit. Now, when my kids were younger, we went and they had this exhibit on gross things. And they had this huge nose with like this 4-foot booger hanging out of it, and it was a total hit. And don't miss the Arizona Museum of Natural History in Mesa. Think dinosaurs, geology, and even a gold panning station. Next, if you want to cool off but stay outdoors, go old school and tube the Salt River. It's one of the valley's classic summer traditions. You'll float down a cool mountain runoff for hours, surrounded by desert scenery, and if you're lucky, wild horses. Now, pro tip, Go early, wear water shoes, and bring lots of sunscreen and water, lots of water. And if you bring 2 cars and your own floats, you don't have to pay for a bus ride or tube rental. Now, when it's 115 degrees and you just want to sit in the dark with popcorn and ice cold sodas and AC, movies are still a top tier summer escape. You can go the traditional movie route, or you can check out recliner theater experiences like Harkins, Scenic Capri in Scottsdale or Tempe, or even Majestic Theaters for dinner and a movie in one. Now, Majestic Theaters even has screenings of cult movies and past favorites to rewatch on the big screen. My daughter and I went to a screening of Princess Bride, and they gave us these inflatable swords and bubbles to blow during any of the kissing scenes. And she was about 9 at the time, and she loved it. Now, Harkins Summer Movie Fun gives you 8 family-friendly films over 8 weeks for just $8, and that's a lot of bang for a popcorn budget. And you don't have to leave the state to cool off by 20 degrees. Take a day trip or a weekend getaway to Rim Country. Head up to Payson, Christopher Creek, or Pinetop Lakeside and enjoy forest hikes, lakes, and the kind of summer weather that actually makes you want to go outside. You can fish, kayak, paddleboard, hike, or just sit on a cabin porch with coffee outside. It's Arizona, but with pine trees and clouds. In fact, the Rim is known for containing the largest contiguous ponderosa pine forest in the world, stretching from Flagstaff to the White Mountains. And then last but not least, family fun centers that combine arcade games, bowling, food, and indoor play spaces. Places like Fat Cats, Main Event, or Dave & Buster's, they're great for beating the heat and keeping everyone entertained, no matter the age. You can compete at skee ball, Connect Four basketball, and other games to collect tickets and redeem them for things that you don't want and you're going to forget you ever had. But hey,
Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories.
it's not about the prizes. It's really about the experience. And in the case of today's topic, it's just about getting out of the house and escaping the summer heat. Now, these places often run summer specials, so keep an eye out for weekday deals or game cards that will stretch your dollar. So there you go, 7 ways to beat the Arizona summer heat that'll get you out of the house and into something cool. Which one of these things are you gonna try next? Or did we miss your favorite summer spot? Let us know below. So whether you're chasing waterfalls or just chasing air conditioning, Arizona's got options if you know where to look. Now, if you found this list helpful, share this episode with a friend and subscribe for more Arizona homeowner tips and lifestyle insights. We've got new episodes dropping a couple times every month, even when it's 117 degrees out. So stay cool, stay safe, and thanks for joining us on State 48 Homeowner. Thanks for spending time with us this week at State 48 Homeowner, the ins and outs of owning an Arizona home. You can connect with us for more information, submit topics you'd like us to further discuss. You can see relevant videos, give us feedback, answer your real estate questions, and more at state48homeowner.com.